Oh, I always put mine in, but of course I also put month and year to help keep track because like I said, I've been around for a frickin' ever. Like my title currently says Fallout 76 uh 07/2019. I haven't moved, and the wall's gonna come right up to my ass. If you look at the map, see? It's gonna stop right next to me. I'm gonna probably be in the tens by then, maybe. Because it says there's 13 people on the map. Do you know that some of the names, even though they seem like other players, they're actually AIs? You know? Yeah. That's why it doesn't matter, because if you go into the waiting room... Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, yeah. Keep going. Why? Oh! Fuck. He snuck up behind me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I unfortunately, because Canada Day is kind of like 4th of July, and I'm asthmatic, so I can't handle all the smoke and crap in the air. Yeah, so from tonight until probably late tomorrow night, Mom and I keep the house closed and the air conditioner on. Yeah, so I'm not waking up, not being able to breathe very well. Because my allergies are already kicking my ass on and off this summer, spring and summer. Uh, I don't need to add smoke inhalation to it. Because he says nothing.
Perhaps you will prove my data wrong, but there is little support in the
Hello.
numbers.
It doesn't mean that it's not safe. A suspension bridge? So what are they going to replace it with? That's going to take years. What's going to happen to all the excess traffic? Yeah, and they're going to be tearing down one of them, and it's not going to be rebuilt for years. They better start building the new bridge before they tear down the old bridge. That would be the smart thing to do. Otherwise, they're going to cause a lot more wear and tear on the other bridge while the new one's being built, because it's still got wear and tear of all the traffic and weight and all that stuff. I don't understand people's obsession with running around hitting each other. Sutton Station? I'm gonna die. Yeah. Hmm. So why are you up so late? And your parents don't care? Okay. I am so not sure. Uh-huh. Welcome back. I found some marine assault armor, so doesn't it's the best non-power armor you can get. Yeah. I just found 2 orange boxes, but the big boxes. Yeah. Ooh, Gatling gun. Why would they be? Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow we're gonna get Popeye's chicken for 4th of July, and then on the 6th, that's my mom's birthday, and we're gonna get Chinese food and cake. When we don't always eat like this. This is what it's just the holidays, and birthdays. Been trying to lose weight. I've lost 40 pounds almost this year, and so I'm continuing the fight, basically. What were you trying to Google? Mm, pretty big. Yeah. The point is that most governments can't pay it off. But it's funny because they're all in debt to each other. It's not like they're in debt to one single, you know. No. Like we owe China a lot of money. It's in the trillions. Told you, it's in the trillions. Yeah. And what's funny is that most of the Democratic candidates that are trying to run against Trump this coming up year, um, they want to basically do things that will increase that debt. Like a lot. Like they want to do a universal healthcare system like Canada, which yeah, but it would come out of our taxes. And people seem to think that people like, people who have a lot of money like Trump would be paying most of the bill. No, no, no. It would be mostly paid by, you know, normal working people. The thing about it is taxes are your money. The government's using your money to do things, and it might not be things that you necessarily approve of for one reason or another. Like San Francisco gives out. Yeah, yeah. Well, we've got, military costs. We also send lots and lots of. Right, but if you also we also spend a ton of money on world aid, like sending supplies and money and stuff to countries to help them out, shit like that. And uh, hell, when Obama was in office a few years back, he gave literally millions of dollars to fucking terrorists to get our guys back one time. And it's yeah, to get, I don't know, like I think it was Iran or Iraq that had them. Yeah, they're definitely not popular right now. They might be in military action. See, that's the thing is, even in America, even though we're in like Afghanistan and a few other places, those are military actions. They're not actually wars. We haven't officially declared war since I think Korea. Mhm. All of our military is out there for peacekeeping exercises. Usually, and what's funny is that it's our NATO and UN allies that are those are the reasons why we're there, and then everybody's like, blah 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 blah. This is so fucking hilarious. Two guys just ran right by me. Yeah, you got kicked out of that other game. Yep. Down to 15 players. I doubt it. I want to at least try to last for, a while. Yeah, that's how I've been doing it. Hey, my friend Mid. She's one of my friends in Hamilton. She's watching the stream right now. Yeah. I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna die. But that's okay. I'm not good at this game. No, not at Nuclear Winter anyway. there. And I'm dead. No, I was the last one. I don't know, it hasn't gone to the thing yet. No. One more and I should level up. I gained 208 experience because I lasted almost 14 minutes. I gotta do adventure mode though. Cause I'm trying to save up Mr. Fuzzy tokens. Yeah. Well, I want to get the mascot outfit. Because you need like 450 to I think tokens to get both the head and the body. Did you buy it or did you from another vendor or? Hello? Did you buy it from a vendor or did you earn the tokens? Okay, I can't hear you. Hi. You said you had the Mr. Fuzzy head. Where did you get it from? Okay. You bought it from a vendor. Alright. What? They pave roads. They do trading with other countries. They use part of it to try to pay off some of the interest on any debt that they might have. It's because the minute they start printing money, it would devalue. Yeah, but it's to replace the stuff that gets lost or burnt or whatever. You know, the stuff that ends up out of circulation. As far as I know, it's because of you know, trade agreements and other things. I mean, like the Canadian, there's very few. I think there's only maybe one or two other currencies that are more powerful. No, I think there's one, maybe two that might be more than us, but but
A vault dweller. Want to trade that blue suit for some slightly used bullets?
yeah. I don't know anything about the Canadian education system. Did you say number 13? I think you're higher than America is. I've been trying to advocate that we use the British system, which is basically kind of like what the Canadian system uses, but nobody wants to listen to me. Well, no, it's not. It's not just the way it's done is better. It's not necessarily the numbers or statistics or anything. It's just that you guys tend to have what is called a Renaissance education. You learn maths and history and science and all that stuff all together, all the way up until secondary school, like almost like high school. And then you guys take tests and stuff like that and get directed towards your strengths, so that you can go to trade school or university or whatever, and you know what you need to know to do the job, instead of being able to quote Platt.
Ain't nothing better than the Lucky Mucker. Them other contests are a way to spend a spell, but they ain't no Lucky Mucker. Mucking is hard work. This here
I'd
Lucky
be able to
Mucker
go and get
ain't. Give it a go.
certificates for. I want to do 3D
Hey
modeling,
there.
and I'll be able to do
Got
it
a hankering to explore?
if I can get
The
down
Lucky
there
Mucker
and
is the game
figure
for
out
you. Ain't
whether or
nothing
not
better
I
than the
can
Lucky
get out of
Mucker.
having to
Them
do
other
a full
contests are a way to spend a spell, but they
thing.
ain't no Lucky Mucker. Oh, hey.
Listen to Zeke. Really?
Alrighty then. Better get moving.
No. It's only free to your camp, my camp, since we're in a team, or 76. Which one? The one in the mire? I think there's... I know where 51 is on the map, even though it's not technically marked. I hate rats. There we go. I'm having to do the Lucky Mucker. And unfortunately, there are mole rats all over. Not what I'm trying to do. Thank you. Huh? Could that be like retirement security for like the elderly? Because we just call that Social Security here, and disability is part of that. I'm in America, so. Hello. I'm diseased, apparently.
Mucking is hard work. This here Lucky Mucker ain't. Give it a go.
I'm in the process of building the Exo-1 armor. It was. I know that before the bombs fell, it was extremely expensive because a Grognak comic book cost like, I think it was like $20 or $30 for a comic book. Yeah. Havasia? What does it start with? Starts with a W? Oh, Watoga. Okay. Give me a second, Decky. Yeah. Washington, D.C. is one of the most expensive places to live, along with L.A., New York, Miami. Shut up, dog! Shut up! I now have 66 fuzzy tokens. Yeah, I'm gonna crouch in my room in my camp and take the dog. What, to my camp? I bought it from the atomic shop. Supposedly most, if not most, most of the clothing items anyway you can find in world, but the statues and stuff you have to buy. It's just like I've got a Deathclaw rug in my room, and stuff like that. So, yeah, I always sell low because I'm just selling stuff that I find in the world, and if it helps somebody out, cool. Yeah. You okay? The booming bothering you? Okay. I think some of this is official stuff. Yeah. I know. Yeah, the Fashnach Owlhead. I actually earned one of those during the festival. Yeah. I played the Foxnots over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until I got the sucker. And it wasn't until near the end of the event that I got it. I got the owl one. The super rare ones. No, I didn't get any of the super rare ones, but I did buy the two that were in the atomic shop. The Summer Man and Moon Mama. Yeah. This is the only place that I could set up a camp next to the river where it didn't tell me that I couldn't do it. Well, I'm farming fuzzy tokens. I'll move again when I don't need to do that anymore. Because I want the mascot mask and outfit. It's alright. So did I. I think everybody gets bullied at some point. Sometimes. Man, I think I need the 45. There it is. Oh, ammo. I was dropping some ammo that I didn't need. I very rarely get my ammo sold. So even when I set it to 0, very rarely do people take it. So I've started just dropping it again. I am not okay. My friend Mid can't hear you because your thing's set up so that people can't hear you when somebody else is streaming, and so she's like, "You're talking to yourself." She's teasing. Let's see. Yeah, I don't mind. Same thing happens when she's on too. Are you... You're like that in real life too? Somebody's camp was over here and there was a lone super mutant just standing there shooting at it. So I killed it. I'm investigating. This is an interesting little setup. It's locked. It's okay. Oh, they fixed it. Okay. Nope. They didn't completely fix it. That's funny. Oh, some types of the windows that you can use in building your camp, or you can jump through them. Yeah. No. No, not really. No. I mean, there's always that possibility. That's why, you know, a lot of the smaller countries want them, is because it assures that they won't get hit with them. I don't know. It's called the scenario is called mutually assured destruction, and so that's why Iran and North Korea and all these uh, volatile places, why they want them is not because they're gonna use them. It's more like they want to hold them over our heads as a threat to make sure that we don't fuck with them. And so what's amazing though is that America was of course the first to drop any kind of hydrogen or nuclear bomb anywhere, and we did it on Japan, and Japan's actually one of our strongest supporters. They've rebuilt Hiroshima. No, I didn't even really hear what you said. What? Okay. That is entirely possible. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. One of the reasons why Japan's so great about the fact that we bombed them and everything is the fact that they started it. Dude, Japan came over and bombed Pearl Harbor. And then we bombed them. That's why we bombed them. It's because because the only reason we didn't have a huge amount of casualties when they bombed Pearl Harbor, which was a military target, was because it was either Memorial Day. Yeah, it was near Memorial Day, and the base was basically on Skeleton Crew, and so we had very few casualties because of that. But they still ended up killing civilian and military targets by bombing the harbor. So, and we were staying out of World War II before that. But by the way, we were like, it's a European problem, let them handle it. And then Japan did the attack, and we said, you know what? Fuck y'all, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna solve your problem. Yeah, if they hadn't goaded America into coming in to help the Allies, I mean, we didn't win it all on our own. But if they hadn't basically made it so that we absolutely had to come and deal with it, you know, then it would have probably been much longer before we showed up, if at all. Ha! I killed a legendary. Yeah. I got it. What? Oh, I would guess at least $5 a bottle. Something was shooting at me, but I don't know where they went. Wrong button. Yeah, most places were dangerous. I mean, for crying out loud, Nuka-Cola, doesn't matter what flavor, had frickin' nuclear waste, you know, or nuclear particles in it. You know, radiation and shit. I would want to try it. Seriously. Yeah. Nuka-Cola in general. But yeah, but Quantum would be awesome. It makes your pee glow. Yeah. The only reason I know it makes your pee glow is because I played Fallout 3. Dude, this is the place. If you want to farm legendaries other than robots, this is the place to go, bro. It has nuclear waste because they put nuclear material in the shit. Well, that's because it was after the war, recycling. The barrels could be from after the bombs dropped. I don't know. Oh, those, because that's the isotope that they were putting in the stuff. Probably. Did they care? No. Okay, the Fallout universe, the Fallout universe version of America is the extreme worst case scenario of capitalism. Complete with corrupt officials, horrible, you know, corporations, the whole 9 yards. So well, you're a melee character in a predominantly gun world. Well, yeah, 'cause they swarm, dude. Huh. Well, that's because you have to put money into, not money, points into endurance in order to increase your XP. Or not XP, HP. Then I have no idea. Let's see, I've got... What's my health? I got 315 health. But I've also got... Let's see, yeah, I've got a strength of 14 and a 9 endurance, so I don't know why your health is so low. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't think I have a mutation right now. This is actually like my third character. Yeah. Let's see. My perks, my special stats: 14 in strength, 1 in perception, 9 endurance, 9 charisma, 11 intelligence, 6 agility, and 6 luck. Appalachia. Pretty much, yeah. Appalachia? It depends on what part of the country you come from. Yeah, it's one of those weird, like, little quirks of America. It's kind of like how in America we say schedule, and in Great Britain they say schedule. You know, that friggin' schedule. You know, that yeah. Yeah. I used to do that too, because that's the way it used to be done here as well, because it's the proper spelling. And my mom taught it to me that way. And then I kept getting knocked down for grade points and stuff because I was spelling it that way. Yeah, because I wasn't spelling it properly. Yeah. Well, when you write an essay or a small, paper or something like that for class, and you're misspelling a word, they're gonna take, points away. Yeah, I have really good vocabulary, and my spelling's pretty decent. So. I'm horrible with math, but I'm fairly good with English, and I was really good in history. Oh, I'm horrible at math. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm autistic, but it's in a way that uh, is fairly common now, or at least diagnosed more often. It's they call it higher functioning. I have a high IQ. It's just the way that I see the world, the way I interact with people and stuff, make it so that I'm autistic. I don't think it would be the lowest. You're not stupid. Well, my IQ was tested in 1986, 87, when I was like 6 or 7 years old. And it was 156. Einstein's was 165. Yeah. Yeah. It's high. But it's right at the beginning of what they call genius. But I'm not very good at school. Like I said, I can't really do math, and the way the regular school is structured, I don't learn well in that type of environment. So when I graduated high school, my senior year was the highest grade average I had, and I had barely a B. It was horrible. I hated school so much. You'll be good. You'll find your niche of what you want to do, what you want to know for like some kind of job, and you'll excel. Uh-huh. Okay. At what? Yeah. Which is fine. Everybody learns different, bro. My mind is so weird that I can memorize if it's not stuff like 76 and Nuclear Winter I don't, but like if it's you know, parts of 76 I've memorized. But if it changes too often, like, you know, then I don't. But like I played this game called Dying Light, and I've completely memorized the map, so I can play the game practically with my eyes closed. That's the way my brain works. I memorize shit, and very rarely do I ever forget it. I can remember plot lines for books I haven't read in 20 years. Yeah. I don't have perfect recall, though. And if I didn't like it or if I thought it was boring, I won't remember. You're allowed to. You're like, what, 14? You're just starting to, like, you know, experience the world as a young adult and shit, and learning how it actually works and everything. Ain't no thing. You'll find things like video games or you know, other things that you'll find really exciting and want to focus on. Have you thought about learning how to build a car engine? No, a car engine. Yeah, like mechanics class. Because that could be a project that you could do that would be interesting, and is buying an old car and you know, rebuilding it. It'd be cool. You might even find it that's your passion. You never know. Yeah. I like 3D modeling. It's really hard to learn on my own because of the way my brain works. And because I can't ask human questions to find out specific answers, or, you know, ask for them to walk me through it or whatever, you know, and so it can be an issue. Ooh, diseased albino deathclaw. Oh. And it's dead. I forgot that those things were part of how you get black titanium. Okay, what? Okay. Oh, the thing that I just killed is called a diseased albino deathclaw, and they are a science experiment gone horribly wrong, believe it or not, or horribly right. It actually was horribly right originally, till the bombs dropped and they became a blight on the surface of the wasteland. Blighty, blighty. Sorry. You still there, bro? Alright. That... Normally I run into a sloth over here, but the random was the deathclaw this time. I gotta find some place where I can be safe. Okay. What is reject? Oh. It just sounds like you just need anger management classes. But it sounds like you actually need it, bro.
I'll see this mission through till the end. You there, civilian, identify. I've got a mission that would benefit us both. Initial readings indicate non-hostile. As a member of the Free States and protector of Harper's Ferry, I hereby conscript you into service. I am wanted to protect, and re-establishing communications with Duncan McCann is vital. I have reason to believe their party was ambushed and a distress beacon deployed, but the signal is too weak to find. Your duty is to find a signal.
What kind of headset are you using?
Possible search locations include Harper's Ferry.
Because your
or
microphone keeps
the
moving.
Valley Galleria Electronics Store. Once you've acquired the booster, proceed to the Survival Training Center and call down a cargo bot using this passcode.
I think it's earbuds.
Attach the booster, release the cargo bot, and wait
Yeah.
for the distress signal ping to reach your pet boy. Follow the ping, find the party. Dismissed.
You get the console edition Arctis,
Don't you die on me, Jackie.
and they're awesome. I think they're only about $50.
Nothing new to report.
Yeah.
I'll see this mission through till the end.
Yeah. I don't know. I saved up the money and I got the Arctic 7s, and then the ones that I'm currently using, the console edition, they were on sale for like $40. And at the time I had the money, so I bought them because I was also getting a Switch, and I needed a good headset for that, because I only use it when I'm out and about. You're talking and I'm not responding because I can't hear you. Okay. Trying to find a workbench. What? Yeah. It's okay. If you don't want to do something that we're doing, just say so and stuff. Pretty easy going. Oh, mid. Yeah, my mom's doing fine. You're over near my camp, huh? I gotta open windows. Mom says it's not smoky outside. They've been pretty good about cracking down on illegal fireworks and stuff this year. which is what normally causes all the smoke. My mom watches Big Brother. Is it on now, or did it? Your show? Okay, so you already watched the... Okay. Anyway, okay. I gotta drop scrap off, and then I gotta get off to... I'm gonna play Assassin's Creed. Well, I could play Spider-Man. I borrowed it from the library. It's actually a really decent game. Yeah. You know how the Arkham games, you know, Origins notwithstanding, in the newest one, Arkham Knight was horrible for controls and stuff, but the Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, you know how they made it fun to play Batman, because it felt like, you know, you did the counters and all that stuff, and it made it look really cool. The Spider-Man's built the same way, and so when sometimes it can be frustrating, don't get me wrong, but when you're in the middle of the battles, it's really cool because you can pull off like huge aerial beat 'em ups, and when you fill up your focus meter, you can do this special super cinematic move and everything. Yeah, I'm going to stream when I come back. Don't worry, Mid. Alright, closing that game.